Previously on 2020, a man named Andre Sims programmed some cars to go crazy to blame artificial intelligences. Riri is on the scene, but doesn't use her whole Ironheart armor to stop these cars. She saves the day regardless. 3 days pass and Riri does nothing about it, and that's when Natalie, the artificial intelligence, gets mad. So Natalie takes an Ironheart suit and makes her way over to Andre's office, and that's where we pick up. Riri has a second tracker on the suit, and that's what she's going to use to get on the scene. On the scene, it looks like Natalie's having her way against Andre, but Andre says he knows this suit and freezes her out. That is a problem with Riri. You know, she is an Iron Man cloned character. So with him saying that he knows this suit, it means that Riri's not growing. She's stuck in this template of Iron Person, and had Iron Man or had Tony Stark not reached out, you know, the real one who's actually alive, hadn't have reached out to her, you wonder, I know this is fiction, but you wonder if she would have went on to do bigger and better things. Plus, that scene at the end of issue 12 of Ironheart, where it looked like she got powers, is completely ignored here. Anyways, Andre has some good points in here where he says that your existence is to serve people. There is a great debate I had with Comic Book University about 3 weeks ago about artificial intelligences, and I am on the side of they're not alive. I don't care. I read the comments from last time's video. Yes, Dan Slott is trying his best to make a case for artificial intelligences, but what good is all the pain and suffering they go through if it doesn't lead to health defects like it does for us? So downstairs, we're going to go to Riri and Xavier. Why should she bring Xavier to the mission? For character development. You're going to see him put his hand on her shoulder, because that's what heroes do, he says. And she backs away. And he needs to be very grateful of why she backed away. She says, well, I'm not a hero, and leaves. If she wanted your hand on her shoulder, she wouldn't have said that. Take that lesson. You know, you can tell yourself, and we can tell ourselves collectively that the reason why she rejected that was because you called her a hero. She didn't want your arm there, buddy. Take the hint. Riri arrives on the scene, and it looks like she's about to kill Andre, even though she says she wasn't going to. But what she says here is, I thought we built this suit to do what was right. The suit debuted in summer of 2018. The first time we see Natalie is in the fall of 2018. So no, we didn't build this suit. Riri explains to Natalie that she's scared. This is the second time they say it. They're re-emphasizing it. Fine. Out of fear for losing Riri's mom, Riri put away the Iron Man suit. That's why she's adhering to the law, even though it's against her character and everything I told you. Her mom has never been in threat like this, so to protect her parent, she's going to do that. Fine, let's live with that. However, you're a super genius, you have a public identity, and you live at home with where your mom is. If you care that much about your mom, Riri, let's move out of the neighborhood. Let's give her an Ironheart suit, because, you know, she can carry a suit, no problem, right? And let me just draw focus to this corner part where she says, I think about it every day. To be able to think about it every day, then many days have to have passed without you putting on your Ironheart suit. Let's remember that when we read the Champions event, where it looks like she's on the run and she's never put on the Ironheart suit. And I'm still having my questions on when this story and Outlawed happens. Last thing Riri says before they unite is, I can't do it, I can't lose you again. Riri, she is an AI. Right click and duplicate. But she will put on her Ironheart suit. And by the way, I'm like deep into this review and not mentioning how good the artwork was in this comic book, because it was very good. Especially, I can see the pictures moving. I can see Ironheart and the little digital bits of the suit moving. And all three, Riri, Natalie, and the Ironheart suit unite, and they're ready to fight. The cowardly villain Andre Sims is going to shoot at the glass window, so they're going to have to save Xavier. They do. What was he even doing on this mission? Oh yeah, he's here for character development. And that one line where he says, we forgot about Dre. I understood that reference. They beat the villain, and it looks like he's going to jail. They are going to explain that no cameras saw this because the villain didn't want all of his shenanigans being videotaped. So for that reason, you know, Ironheart is safe. The Outlawed, you know, the Cradle event, what's it called? Whatever law it was. Kamala's law, that's what it's called. She did not break it. There's no footage of it. Everyone thinks that it was an Iron Man suit that took care of this crooked employee. And that is solved. I really like how they nipped that in the bud. And that's your review. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I say subscribe because look, these are the stats from last time's video. 55% of you are with me. That 45% though. That 45% can kick rocks.